Okay, Patrick, not a lot of stuff to go over today. Um, you did a really good job on everything. Um, I just want to go over the call and response with the scales, all right, and how that should look. When we're doing like a call and response or communication between the scales, what we want to do is we want to take our time. Give yourself time to play each of those scales, each of the notes or phrases that you think of. I want you to approach this concept in a way where you're looking at how people have conversations. One person speaks and then another person speaks, right? They give each other time to to speak to each other. So you're going to do the same thing with this. We're going to work from the G major and the E pentatonic. All right, so again, take a breather, and the way it should look is this way. Okay, so I just did major and pentatonic. That's all I did. It's got to be like a conversation. After a while, you could actually, what I would do is I would play this stuff very slowly, all right, and then you go into it. Here's another thing you could do to help with this kind of thing. Think of a chord progression within the structure of the G pattern. You know, like your first, your fourth, your fifth, and your eighth of the modes. If you did chords for each of those modes, the first mode, the fourth mode, the fifth mode, and the eighth, you're going to get major chords, and the 2, the 3, and the 6 modes of the G major scale. If you got chords out of those modes, those 3 modes, the 2, the 3, and the 6, you're going to get minor chords. So you could put things together, right? So you can do like an A minor and a G in there. You know, the G is going to, of course, is going to be a G major, and you could put like an A and a B minor in there, C major, right? D major, and you could put an E minor in there, F diminished, and back to the G. So I'm going to just make a chord progression. We'll do like a G. Why not just do the G and the let's do a G, a E, and a B minor. So it'll be like G major. Let's do a G major 7. All right, so what I'm doing, like I'm using the chord progression to kind of guide the conversation when I'm playing solos or melodies or expressions, you know, of the whatever I'm thinking or feeling. So the chords will somehow, like if I play like, you know, like a 3 chord progression, um, I wait and I listen to that chord progression, um, and then the ideas will come. You know, you can play the chord progression and you can actually pause. You could stop the chord progression and take a moment for yourself and then play, right? So, and you know, so you don't have to play immediately after, like what I just did. You can just go. Okay, so you're pausing, and you could play the chord progression again, but the idea is using the chord progression to kind of make you focus on something in the background to help you to play something over that, you know, to give you like you know, uh give you like the means to like just go and play something, like play a phrase that you think would go with the progression you just played or a progression you just heard. Okay, so play around with this. This is a very, very useful tool because when you learn the songs like Wild World and the Stand By Me song, um, you know, in the song that you sent me, the other one, you're gonna want to do those things because there'll be points in the song where you're gonna want to put something in there, and that's actually the way you would do it. Let that chord progression kind of bring out whatever the thoughts are that you have, right? So you have to feel those chords when you're listening to them and when you're playing them in order for the melody and the solos to really shine, you know. All right, so that's all I want to share with you today. If you have any technical questions, and I think we covered it in today's class, if you have any technical questions, again, you have some really good questions, just leave an email or leave a comment down below, and we'll go through it. All right. Thank you so very much for your time and your hard work. Thanks a lot, Patrick, and keep on trucking, man. You're doing a fantastic job. God bless.